Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for this week's reading of June 26th through July 3rd. And we are now in Cancerian energies, just past the cusp in the summertime solstice over here in the north, and then the winter in the south. Okay, so if you have an intention today, bring it in. Thank you for joining this reading. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes. It's us humans who sometimes turn away for whatever reasons that is. We only have the highest of frequencies that join in on this reading. Anyone else that you want to call in of the highest of frequencies, helping, compassionate, helping, friendly friends, and your ancestors. And as we connect to the heart space, take a good deep breath into your heart space. For joining us. We're just going to draw a card here and see what shows up for our helper. Any helpers that want to come in for this reading for this week. Again, if you have any intentions, any answers, a yes or no answers, we're going to do that towards the end. And then a time frame perhaps. As you tune in and keep breathing into your heart space and relax for this beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit, again. And thank you for joining in. Spirit, what messages do we have to start out this reading? Well, besides the loving, healthy friends that are coming in here, what are showing up as the cards as our helpers for this week's reading? Or whenever the peeps tune into this channel in this reading. And thank you, Spirit. What do we have here? We have the eagle. See from a higher perspective. And the eagle is known to be the one that is a communicator, that the hawk and the red hawk, the red eagle, and the eagle in general is the one that's closest, they say, to Great Spirit, to God, that is the messenger and brings the messengers back and forth for the humans. So connect to that eagle energy this week and see things from a higher perspective. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messenger wants to come in here? And we have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Take time to reflect, perhaps. Oh, she's looking in the mirror. Look how beautiful she is with her wings. Okay, we're all angels. We really are. We have shadow sides and we have light sides. What are you going to tune into? What are you going to reflect on as she's looking into the mirror? And of course, mirrors can lie as far as seeing the outside beauty and all. That's fine. But really what she's seeing is that she's the mirror of the cosmos. It's not necessarily her showing up. There's a balance between all of that. Maybe it's mirror time. Maybe it's time to look into a mirror and see how beautiful you really are. Look at your eyes, the windows to the soul. And the colors here, she's got the blue, communication. It's the blue of the communication chakra. Mirror Guardian. Okay, let's look deeper into this reading. And again, if you have any questions for this reading, and then we'll do the yes and no's towards the end. And get a time period for when that's might transpire. So Spirit, what messages do we have for this week's reading to start out with? And this is a general reading for all zodiac signs. And so I always say, put the pieces where they go for you. Okay. So we have eagle and we have the mirror guardian. Okay, right away we have a 5 of wands here. So there's some kind of, conflict. 5s in numerology is conflicting time. The 4 breaks down onto the way to the 6, which is more stable time, stability. But the 5 of wands, as you can see, there's some kind of conflict. Wands being action, passion, fiery energy. The fire signs, which is Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. But it can also the message of this is choose to excel. So let's look further into this Five of Wands. Let's go look for other messages before we get clarifier card. Spirit, what are the messages we have for this reading for this week? And we have the High Priestess. And as you can see with this, she's got her eyes closed, but they're still open. She's receiving communication. Again, that goes in with the Mirror Guardian here. She's receiving communication from the cosmos, from the imagination, we call it, which is the tapping into the higher mind. The High Priestess is the record keeper of the Akashic records, past, present, future. Connected with the intuitive side, the High Priestess is the High Priestess. Let's go further. Spirit, what are the messages we have here? Definitely tuning in, and then we have the wheel is turning. As we move with that High Priestess energy, using that, there is, what would you say, positive, there's positive ways to be challenged by others. That's the choosing to excel. So using the intuitive notion of like tapping into the intuitive side, and the wheel is turning. So 10 is completion. What other messages do we have here, Spirit? Oh, there's another one that came out. Oh, let me get the, oh gosh. Eight of Pentacles is she's waiting, but something is grand is happening as she's waiting for things to come in. Sitting in her chair. She's got everything in front of her. Everything's been planned out. 8 in numerology is going towards 9 and 10. It's higher on to the completion. This is like the moon phases right here. And again, we'll get a timing on this. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is one of the most highly intuitive cards of the deck. And she's very much in tune with her emotions, her feelings. Okay, we'll just put this over here. Queen of Cups right there. What are the messages we have, Spirit? And we have 2 coming out. It's the Queen of Wands next to the Queen of Cups, and we have 2 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands, she's fiery energy. She makes things happen. It's more like, I always think about the Leos, the female Leos, like they get the attention in the room. They can just sit around the table and they hold the space of just radiation, of just that confidence. They have a beauty about them that people just turn to see and want to be part of. They want to be around her. She makes things happen. She's got passion, fiery energy, and she's raring to go. So that's beautiful. Next to the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a choice being made. 2 is numerology, is you're making a choice. The Pentacles is of the earth signs, earth plane, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So you might be that, or you might know somebody that you're making a choice of here. And being next to the Queen of Wands, there's actually action being taken, as you can see with the colors too. You got the reds, the reds and the pinks and the oranges, and then of course this color. The colors are always good to look at. The orange, sacral energy, sacral chakra, very grounding, earthbound energy. Making a choice, finding balance in between the two. Let's do more here, and we'll get clarifier cards for this too. We got 2 more coming out. So we got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, it's the head over the heart decisions being made, and you have the owl here, and it looks like you got the bat, you got the birds going around. Again, receiving information like the eagle. So we have a lot of the sword, which is mental. Activity, ego, of things of the mind going on in the mind, making decisions. Next to the 2 of Pentacles, you're going to be making, and you're standing high in your throne because he's king. So there's going to be a decision being made. And then next to the 6 of Cups, as you're contemplating things. And this is a stable time. 2 6s in numerology is a stable time. Reminiscing from the past, as you can see, he's like thinking about, and the dog there, puppy, and his is him as the kid. And there's the cups right here. 1 cup right in front of him. Grounded, contemplating things of the past. So there's definitely things going on about the mind. You know, sometimes you have to go and sit with what has happened before you move on to what is coming. And again, we'll do the timeline thing here too. So, great. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. What do we have? What is this Five of Wands, Spirit? What is this competitive competition, choosing to excel? Ooh, too many cards. What is this Five of Wands, Spirit? And we're going to take all these here. So we have the High Priestess showing up again. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles off into the Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of stability. She's also alone. You know, she's alone. Nine of Pentacles, which is again nines moving on to completion towards the 10. She's completing a cycle, and she is also known to be alone. Next to the Queen of Pentacles, that is a perfect sign. It's a double whammy. Next to the High Priestess, this is just amazing energies right here. These three very strong female presences going within. She's got the Torah scroll right here, and these are the two pillars of the Temple of Solomon too. And so we got the Moon. She's grounded. She's tapping into her high intuitive energies as she's sitting grounded into her lair, into her throne. Okay, so let's go and put these here. Where they go? And again, off into the High Priestess twice. So there's definitely a double whammy happening there. What is this High Priestess, Spirit? And after something with the Ten of Swords is after that being backstabbed, something that's been going on, conflict again, that's the Five of Wands. Either, you know, with somebody that's in your life, things been going on with others, feeling that you've been backstabbed by a situation, or you sabotaging yourself because of, again, the swords of the mind. So we can definitely sabotage ourselves, put the pieces where they go for you, but you're moving on from that as you tap into the High Priestess. Okay, so we'll get some more clarifier cards for this in just a little bit. What's this Wheel? And the wheel is always turning. The Wheel of Fortune's a very good card. Okay, so then we get the Two of Cups. So it's a union happening. So it's a definite union happening. Get the lion up there. These images are beautiful. Twos again. Union, choices, balancing with the wheel. You're balancing out something, coming together with another after that time period of conflict. What's this Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Yep. So there it is. So then we have the Five of Pentacles being feel like you're being left out the cold after that, backstabbing, but moving on with the union, waiting for something to happen. We're going to clarify our card for this Five of Pentacles. What's this Five of Pentacles, Spirit? What is this Five of Pentacles? Okay, so definitely moving on. Okay. Oh, so we got the Devil card here. So you got the Eight of Pentacles, waiting for that period of moving on from that, being left out in the cold, a desolate time, breaking the chains from the Devil off into the Eight of Pentacles. This is moving up into the completion to the 9-10. So there's a period that some of you may have been waiting to be free, breaking free from that bondage. It could have been, I'm sensing that there's a period of lack of security of work, finances, put the pieces where they go, relationships, being left out in the cold. But I'm feeling, since the Eight of Pentacles is showing up, it means that, you know, there's something going on with your money, something in career, finances, breaking that chain, moving on from the Five of Pentacles. Okay. You got the High Priestess here. You got Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Definitely moving on. You got the Queen of Cups showing up again. What is this Queen of Cups, Spirit? Oh, use your high intuition. Spirit is telling us through this reading right now that we have some major help that is here supporting your journey. Okay, Ten of Wands. taking on too much, letting go of some of those wands. You don't need to do that anymore. Freeing yourself up from feeling like taking on too much. Taking on too much. And what is this Queen of Wands, Spirit? Moving on from the 10 of Tens or completions. So you're moving on. And you get the Queen of Wands. And okay, we're going to take all these cards. This is a lot, but we'll take them on. So this is showing us here. Ooh, okay, so then we get the Seven of Wands here. Stand your ground. Check this out. So you get the Queen of Wands. You let go of the baggage. You're moving on with the major fast energy of the passionate. Stand your ground. Six of Wands. Letting go. Look at it, it's a progression. 7, 6. Letting go of the wands. And then you have the Knight of Wands. This is the pages. Pages, yeah, because that's right there. That's right, because these cards are a bit different. Okay. And then we have an Ace of Cups. So you're mastering, starting a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, and taking care of yourself that way. It could be relationships, but this is clearly saying with this progression here, letting go of all that, moving on from the Ten of Wands, taking on too much, standing, sitting your ground, taking action, and then letting go of one of those wands, moving on from that. Look at, he's got the horse, he's moving on, and he's going up into mastery, off into the Ace of Cups. New beginning. New beginning, new beginning. Two of Pentacles. Let's check this out. What is this Two of Pentacles, Spirit? What is this Two of Pentacles? Okay. And then we have the King of Cups. So definitely making that choice, that emotional mastery with the King of Cups, off into the King of Swords. Emotional and mental mastery. I mean, the Eagle was the first card that showed up. And the Eagle is the king of the sky, is the messenger that goes back and forth and speaks to Great Spirit and gives you the messages. Yep, definitely moving on. Definitely moving on. And this is, again, King of Swords, Six of Swords, moving on to a different shore. Stability. Okay? And then, okay, so we get this look at 66. So we have the King of Swords, mastery, mental mastery, head over heart decision. And then we have moving on to the brighter shore. And then we have another Six of Swords to the Six of Cups. 66 is a master number. And then off into the stable time where you could be looking back, using that mental clarity that's showing up here. Okay, so what is the Six of Cups, Spirit? What is the Six of Cups? Oh, being told to take this deck here. What is the Six of Cups? Now we got the Ace of Swords. So definite. It's a definite new beginning. Look at that. King of Swords to the Six of Swords. Moving on to a stable shoreline. Contemplating. Going back. Just that contemplation because you're with the mastery of now the Ace of Swords. So it's a definite new beginning. Mental clarity. New beginning. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. Okay. So now, I got stuff dropping all over the place. Let's get some clarifier cards for these other cards here. You know, what I'm going to do, because it's clearly stating that, gosh, look at this. After some competitive things going on with the Ten of Swords here, completion, backstabbing, pulling the swords out, you got the High Priestess twice. You're tapping in, tuning in to, gosh, amazing. tapping in, tuning into your intuitive knowing, listening to spirit, being guided. And then off to the Wheel of Fortune with a union going on with the Two of Cups. Okay? There's been that waiting period of me feel like you've been left out in the cold, breaking the chains from that, and then going off into mastery of your finances, stability of the earthbound things that have been going on. Okay? Mastery. It's an inner period. Nine of Pentacles is all. She's beautiful. And she's fulfilled, but she's also going in. Nine of Pentacles is a lot. Could be like the Hermit card too. And again, look at the bird. There's a lot of the the birds, which is more relating to the swords, the mental energies happening here. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of highly intuitive things happening here. Letting go of those, all carrying all those burdens with your fiery energy and the feminine fiery energy. Standing your ground. Moving forward, and then mastery over emotional mastery of the situation, making your choice, and with the King of Cups standing into a whole new higher that's a masculine card too. It could be relationships, and it doesn't matter if it's female or male. Okay, so it's both. Tarot does not it's not prejudiced against anything. It's just going towards energies. Masculine's the outward force to get the job done. The feminine's the inner force to get things done. And then mastery over the mind, moving on to the shore, moving back into nostalgic period for just a little bit, but you got the Ace of Swords definitely carrying you through with that. Okay, this is beautiful reading, Spirit. What final messages do we have here for this reading before we do the yes or no questions, do some oracles, find out for a timeline that we might want to know, whatever that is, Are you contemplating relationships? Are you contemplating a job that you could be starting? Any questions that you have with that? What final messages do we have, Spirit? All right, another Ace of Cups here now. So we have two Ace of Cups showing up. Definitely there is an emotional mastery happening, my friend. That's beautiful. What is this Ace of Cups, Spirit? New beginnings. Aces are always gifts into new beginnings. Into the Two of Cups again. Okay, good. So that's Ace of Cups into the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Twice. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. Okay. And then we'll do one more clarifier card for that Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups, Spirit? Oh, definitely new beginning. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups, union going on, to the Page of Cups. I mean, definite pages of messages. Let's just do one clarifier for that page. It's giving you a message that this is wonderful reading. Thank you, Spirit. It's just beautiful. What is this Page of Cups, Spirit? One went upside down and around and I thought I saw that. Nope. Okay. What is this Page of Cups, Spirit? I'm being told to take this deck. What is this Page of Cups? Oh boy. Ace of Swords. Bam. Two of Cups to the Page of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Messages coming in. You have extreme mental clarity. You have extreme mental clarity. Look at how beautiful that is. Put the pieces where they go for you, friend. Okay. Now, if you have a, let's do an oracle. Yeah, take good deep breaths right now. 3 good deep breaths. Return to the heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts. I focus on my heart and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. That's what we're talking about in this reading. That's exactly what we're talking about in this reading. Good. And we have two oracles showing up here. We have Shine, New Moon in Leo. Shine. Work through your feelings. So we have the High Priestess showing up twice. We got the Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. We have emotional mastery. We have the Ace of Cups showing up twice. Shine, baby. Work through your feelings. Return to heart. What are the messages we have, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got two. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Appreciation, 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 appreciation. Appreciation throughout the day. It brings you closer to your heart space. Doesn't matter if they're conditions you're appreciative of, because the feelings matter the most. Success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. That is beautiful. Okay, great. I'll do one more oracle card. I love these cards. These are one of my favorite decks. We have total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. And seeing both sides, take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. Since we have that Ace of Swords that came in, you have the mental clarity. You have so much guidance from Spirit. It's beautiful. Thank you for these messages again, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, for now, if you have a yes or no questions, that will show up in this card here. So, yep. Breathe into your heart space as we draw a card. Evens are yes, odds are no's. What do we have, Spirit, for a yes or no card for this reading? I would do the court cards are like a maybe. Too many cards, Spirit. Show us clearly. Show us clearly, Spirit. Oh, we got our friends out there. Some more doggies here. And the answer is no. 7 of Swords. And so let's get a clarifier card for that. Dougie's here. What's the 7 of Swords for the no card? And we have the Hangman. Okay, hanging upside down, taking time out, just connecting, moving into the flow. And there's the 7 of Wands here. Okay. And this is such a beautiful deck. It is so beautiful. It's a beautiful beast. And what they do is they just take the fur and of each animal, bird, or piece of the animal, and in the animal and how they made it, it goes it has the tarot card that represents. It's such a great idea what they did. So the Seven of Wands, basically, it's a complex message. Okay, so success will be yours, but also it might come at a bittersweet angle. So the unfortunate side of success is that not everyone's cheering you on, and this can take time to adjust to. Okay, so like the lionfish, and that's the fish in the background here, that pairs its beautiful fins with venom in an effort for self-defense. Stand in what you believe and dig into your inner wisdom for confidence. And that's exactly that was showing up into this reading right away. The first card we drew is the Five of Wands. So upright competition, perseverance, challenge, personal protection. And you have lots of it happening. Okay, so there's the clarifiers for that going on. And then we're going to do what time, what period is this all going to take place? How many days, weeks, months? Sometimes the pentacles could be years, but I'm not sensing that, right? My intuition's saying not so much. So we have the Eight of Cups, which is a Piscean card. 8, 9, 10s off to completion. And that's a beautiful message too. The Eight of Cups. The cups, I believe, are days. Or, sorry, the wands are days. Swords are weeks. So, 8 of Cups. So, 8 months. 8 months is the time period. So, you're going to give yourself plenty of time. I'm not saying like, oh, when am I going to get that job I applied to in 8 months from now? No, things will pop up, but it might not be that one that you've really been looking for, or that relationship, and you give things time. And if you're joining these readings, then we'll keep clarifying, because they are progressions. They're progressions. Okay. It is a progression. And eights are like, it's that no beginning, no ending, no beginning. So again, but he's moving on. He's definitely moving on to, and got the moon, and it's got like solar eclipse. It's got the sun and the moon eclipsing. So it could be a time. I know the next one's coming up. I believe it's in October time. So we have July, August, September, October. It's like 4 months, and things could come quicker too. It could be half that time. But it could maybe come for some of you. I'm sensing in that it will come during the next eclipse season. But again, these readings are progressions, and we'll see how things work as the cards being drawn going forward. So thank you so much for joining this reading. Appreciate you. And until next time, you have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for liking the video if you like it. Thank you for subscribing, share it with others and all that if it's resonating with you. Appreciate you. Many blessings.